Jesus, winter has come. Winter is not coming anymore. Winter is come. Argentina is cold. I am cold. As the title said, we are going to do our events. We have to. 10 hours. I couldn't bring myself to finish those events, so I guess we'll have to. We will yap, we will tell stories, we will. Oh, let me go and pop the chat up. Jesus, I always forget to do it. Let's listen to some music. Let's chill. It's Sunday, the day of the Lord. Let us join in communion and have a somewhat fine evening. I don't know, man. Hopefully. Um, there you go. Nice. I have it. Testing, testing. There you go. Little wavy. Nice. Okay, so as I said, everything is ready. Let me see if I can put some music on. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I'll start with this one. I like this song. I'll listen to it. Okay. Let's see. was I started with this one.
Need something? If not, then I'll be waiting.
Okay. So if you're asking me, man, there's so much to do. If you're asking me what this is about, I have no idea. I'll just auto this without paying any attention. Yeah. Give me whatever. Well, if it's trial and I have them, I'll use the characters that Anexa. Yeah, why not? Anexa's good. And a healer, best healer, Ho. Nice. Yeah, we'll go. Adventure always count with boards. Yes, you can exchange them for good stuff. I don't know. Oh yeah, this is the same as before. So, weapon damage boost. I think it's a given. The experience blessing. Okay. I got no money left. Pretty easy. See what happens. Okay, yes. So you basically upgrade your weapon or whatever. Can I choose it? Yeah.
What's the matter?
I'll pay attention if you know
This divine power.
if the moment requires it. We gotta do what we gotta do to survive. So, oh my God, yes, I know. Please, Rangers badge. Yeah, let's get the Rangers badge.
Insanity.
So, yesterday I hang out. I went to a bar with a friend. I didn't like it. I don't know, man. I thought I was having a nice streak of success. It's difficult to talk about these things. And I don't even know if I'm not too sure if I should even start tackling this issue. But
With this divine power, I reforge all
I wanted to see how I was perceived by everybody, I guess. When you go out, it's a matter of charisma. It's a matter of how the likeness that you exude. And I just wanted to see what was going on.
Nothing but a thought.
But I just couldn't bring myself to enjoy the crowd, the music. I wish I really could do it. I think it would be so easy, but man, it started. It didn't start good, and I just couldn't stay there, hang out anymore. So I left and went home.
Open sesame.
with this
It's not like I wanted to get somebody. Some girls. I have this girl I'm visiting late in the next month. So you know,
Nothing but a thought.
I wasn't actively looking for somebody. I did go and talk to a girl because suddenly this guy talked to us, and I just didn't want to engage with him anymore. I didn't understand a single word he was saying. Like, I'm not kidding. He was talking such a peculiar accent. I wasn't able. I was. Plus, the music was so loud. So I just went up to a girl and I said, you know what? Listen, are you alone? Are you? I was checking that she was alone. And I said, there's this guy bothering me. Can I just pretend that I'm talking to you? And that genuinely, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to escape, and she was right there. But then I noticed that, I didn't feel like she. I don't know. She talked to me. I don't even remember the name. We did a basic conversation, and then I noticed that
Nothing but a
she didn't want to engage maybe anymore, so I just left. Plus, those guys, because he was with somebody else, uh, they dropped a bottle of wine, so it was a mess. And I think I have a stain on my fucking shirt, and I hope it's not fucking wine because otherwise I'm. Yeah, now that I remember, it's not that. It's not that complicated. I thought it was way worse, but yeah, I need to wash it. I still have it on me. Um. So I didn't think she wanted to kind of converse with me, so I said, you know what, I'll leave it. And then, well, a girl approached me. She wanted to go, and a train started to form up. I don't know if you're familiar with that. Sometimes sometimes they form a train of people, and they
nothing but a thought.
add up people to the train, and they just dance. So a girl wanted me to go, I guess. But I didn't make anything of it because I wasn't really paying attention to making to involving myself. And I don't know why. I should have just relaxed a little bit more. I was too wary of where my code was, and I wasn't really. I don't know. But if you don't do it, if you don't do that exercise, you're just having a bad time, and that's not what I wanted to do. But it happened, and it happened so frequently there. The only time I really had fun was 2 weeks ago when I went with my friend. I had a good time there. I was really drunk, but I was also feeling more like in control of things. I was feeling like I was pretty.
I reforge all things.
Yeah, I was feeling like a good-looking guy, like, and I didn't really quite feel a good-looking guy, even though I'm basically the same as 2 weeks ago. And to me, that's important. It helps self-esteem and all that. But since I wasn't really there to chat, um, so it's always the same. Like I'm not. I don't even know what to expect when I go there. And sometimes it's good because you have a good time. Sometimes it's bad, and I just cannot fake it. If I don't like it, I don't like it. But I have to still, kind of. I don't wanna bomb the room. I don't wanna tone it down. I was also with my friends, so you have to be respectful in a way. But really, my friendliness was down, stonks down, and that was my night. So I just went home at 3 a.m. I smoked a cig and I went to bed. Right now, for real, I'm just looking forward to meeting this lady. Let's see what he says.
Sería una idea a ver si podemos ganar perfectito. Pero tendríamos que hacerlo todos juntos y los que tienen conocimiento de editar videos estaría bueno. Agarramos una escena de una película tipo Cari Movie, una parte graciosa, y viste que están las aplicaciones quizás que te convierten una imagen real, te la ponen en anime. Y bueno, agarramos una secuencia de 20 segundos, y hacemos cada frame de la película, la hacemos anime. Obviamente que después tenemos que hacer un collage, pegar uno atrás de otro, hacer el video, y ponerle el audio arriba. Pasamos una parte de la película que es real, lo pasamos en anime. Ya sé que suena una pelotudez, pero la gente le pone me gusta a esa boludez. Capaz que la pegamos ahí y nos juntamos los tres. No necesitaría que me ayude porque tengo que pasar todas las imágenes a anime y son varias imágenes seguramente. Así que está bueno para hacerlo, intentarlo y subirlo en TikTok. Capaz que a la gente le gusta. Es una pelotudez. Sí, a la gente le gusta.
With this divine power, I
Igual,
reforge
si te
all
ponen a pensar, ya hay
things.
varios tipos que lo hacen, pero mucho lo hicieron con imágenes tipo Pine, que agarraron secuencias de la vida real de alguna parte graciosa y la pasaban en Pine y hacen esa secuencia graciosa, pero en dibujito. Y bueno, la idea sería la misma, pero hecho con animación de la idea, que los dibujos se van a hacer, no pasa nada. Bueno,
I will engage in this.
estoy al pedo, estaba pensando en eso. O también se me ocurre una que me gusta mucho la película de Interestelar, hacer lo mismo con ciertas partes de la película obviamente, pero en anime.
With this divine power, I reforge
Ah,
all
bueno,
things.
siéntenlo muchachos, la vida pasa una vez sola en el tren y cuando se pasa, montote.
Mira, Enrique, eso está bueno. Yo no te digo que hago lo mismo, pero yo ya tengo el canal y hago video, hago short y todo eso. Lo que yo te puedo decir a vos es que vos tenés que hacerlo, arrancar solo, cuando vos tenés tiempo libre, no te toma nada. Lo único es encontrar el programa. Yo utilizo una página para hacerme los shorts de YouTube y para hacer video de inteligencia artificial. Lo que decís vos de convertir el video en filtro de anime, por lo último que busqué, era algo medio atrás de pagamento, digamos. Todavía estas aplicaciones que hacen este servicio son a pagamento. Lo único que vi que es gratuito, que funciona bastante bien, es Grok de Twitter, pero no hace video, hace imágenes. Vos le pedís lo que vos quieras y de última vos podrías hacer como varias imágenes, pero no, es imposible. Lo que decís vos se puede hacer, pero necesitas un programa a pagamento. Por lo que yo sé, ahora es así. Después seguramente lo van a cambiar, va a ser gratuito seguramente en alguna forma, en algún momento. Pero no necesitas de 3 4 personas, literalmente tenés que hacerte un canal. Y de última, fíjate si ya encontrás a alguien que lo usa, eso. Y vos simplemente agarrás, copias el file y hay una aplicación que se llama YouTube Studio que funciona mejor en, o sea, literalmente no existe en desktop, existe en aplicación de celular y ese lo usa para modificar el video. Yo lo hice por un rato eso. Agarraba simplemente video de otra gente, si no era con copyright, la copiaba, le ponía alguna pavada, el watermark mío del canal y listo, lo subía. Vos podés arrancar haciendo eso y no tenés que depender de nadie y una vez que optimiza tu tiempo, podés hacerlo solo tranquilamente. So, if you don't understand what he said, he was like, he saw a TikTok and he was like, oh my god, we should do this. And I told him that I'm doing YouTube and all that, and YouTube Short and all that, and if he wants to do that, he needs to spend a little bit of time and you know, he needs to kind of make some research, and he can do it absolutely alone. Whatever he needs, I can help him, and it's not hard. It's just an idea that, you know.
With this divine power, I reforge
But I think he
all
expects other people to do it, and that's not something that's gonna happen. If you don't put the effort, nothing happens. On YouTube, on everything, if you don't put a single slice of effort, it's not gonna happen, man. That's true and true, proven. That's proven, and I mean it is what it is. There's nothing to. There's no middle room. It's just plain and simple. Let's say if you don't make a good long version video, you'll never grow your channel. I think that's if you don't make an effort and if you just steal content some way, somewhat, if you expect that just by pulling that you win, it's not gonna happen. I'm not saying that it's not a viable option. I'm saying that even if you just steal content, you need to steal good content. You need to put an effort. Just do the research. I think that he expects that, you know, it will automatically work just because he thought that he had a brilliant idea. Listen, it's this way. You know, where everybody likes puppies and dogs and stuff. And I found many disingenuous people saying that just do this, just make a video of a funny cat, funny dog, whatever the dog does, just make it content. And it is absolutely not that way. I mean, let's say that let's say that you actually get it, go viral. How do you expect to maintain that? You need to have a strategy, and only that. And strategy comes with a thought behind it. There's no way that you can pull it off if you don't have a plan. That is I know this guy. That is absolutely what he wants to. He wants to. He wants to take that apart. He wants to. Come on. He wants to negate that. Just easy money. Plus on TikTok, I think that TikTok doesn't pay. The TikTok don't pay anything. So. And to be honest, if he's a TikTok user, I mean, his brain is pretty mushed. TikTok fucking is for fucking kids, man. I cannot comprehend somebody at 30 years old having a fucking TikTok. That is insane. I would kill myself before installing TikTok. It's stupid. It's for fucking kids. If you're a kid, if you're 20 years old, get a TikTok. I don't care. But if you're 32, 33 years old and you have a TikTok, man, I don't know why. What is your thought process? I mean, are we forgetting that TikTok was for silly dances? Are we forgetting what that what when it all started? Like what TikTok was? It was for fucking 40 years old, 14 years old girls dancing and doing stupid shit. Then it devolved into brain rot bullshit. And even if TikTok and YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels are basically the same, um, it's just for that alone how it started. You cannot just go and have a TikTok account. It's stupid. For real. If you have a TikTok, explain me why. Is there something better there? Let's rank all the platforms. For me, Twitter now is the best. I mean, Twitter functions as a real machine. Short videos, entertaining, replies. People are there. Elon Musk is there. So, by that, the user experience is way more entertaining, to be honest. You know, it's one of those things that it just clicks. I started a Twitter account when basically this month, because I wanted to promote, you know, my channel, and I know that it doesn't work. You know, it's not like I was expecting something back. But you know, since I have a channel, I also did an Instagram. But I mean, if we had to compare an Instagram with a Twitter, it's light and day. It's day and night.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
I mean, there's no way that you can compare Twitter and Instagram. Actually, you know what? Instagram is a dating site now. Nobody uses Instagram for anything else but that. And if you don't agree with me, you're oblivious. Instagram is just a showcase. Instagram is a dating profile. Is the legal Twitter. What? Why am I dying? What? Why are they playing this event like it's some sort of uh? I'm not gonna be that mean. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, I like that they did that. Yeah. I don't care. Yeah. I'm sorry. I was just being too mean. I was just gonna say why you're putting that much effort into it. I know, you know, I shouldn't be. Um, I shouldn't be that negative. I mean, they're putting all the effort. I'm not gonna be like Tectone, shitting on Genshin. This is the best team ever for casters. This would be my best in slot casters team. Whatever, man. Just boost me up. Just boost me up, my beautiful children. Boost me up, man. Can I upgrade this just out of a whim? Okay, nice. So there's certain things that just click. Like if I go on Twitter, plus they have Grok, which is a free chat GPT. I mean, it's insane the level of quality of lives. I mean, and Twitter didn't used to be like this. It was similar because people was there, and it's just a good experience now on Twitter. It functions as a reel because you scroll down, you get your brain rot. I don't know if it's my Twitter, but it's mostly political to me. For me, I don't follow many people. I think I follow Tectone, Asmongold. I don't know, man. I didn't do it for that. I just wanted to promote a couple vids, you know. I just, whenever I do a video or a short video, just put it on and see what happens. Just, I put a picture of myself I tried to be quirky a couple times, but it's not like I'm paying that. I'm a you. To be honest, sorry, I am a YouTube guy. I love YouTube. YouTube for me is the beginning and will be the end. I'll stand by YouTube all the way. YouTube is the best thing ever. I watched YouTube when it started. My very first video I remember, it's an AMV of the Sasuke against Naruto in the when it what was it called? In the first arc. At the end when they battle at the statue of Hashirama and um, Madara. um, that battle with some Linkin Park song. I think it was Faint. Yeah, AMV Naruto against Sasuke, Faint Linkin Park. Man, it was insane. And I'm talking about 2008. Yeah, 2007, 2008. I was just fascinated by YouTube. I used to watch scary things on YouTube. Do you remember Rotten? There was this website called Rotten, and we would dare ourselves to watch those insane things. It's like 4chan. It's like adult gifs, wrecked. It's the same now. I mean, now it's way more accessible. Do I go there and watch that thing? Yes, I did. To be honest, I don't know what makes me, but I like that. I like watching the wrecked compilations, wrecked gore and all that. I don't know, man. I don't know why, but I saw a couple of bad things on there. I don't know why. Well, I used to go on 4chan for the political aspect of it. I'm not gonna lie. I think one of the best threads discussions were 4chan, to be honest. And I think a couple of years ago, going to 4chan was pretty edgy. And then I just started going there just because I was used to it. So I was there checking things. I think 4chan is um it's a free world. I like the fact that you can go there and there's some moderation, to be honest. There is some moderation, but I don't feel like it's like Twitter. It's like Twitter now. It was so normal back then. Like, why are we discussing not being able to say the N word? Why are we discussing not being able to do this? Now it's absurdly, well. It used to be in the COVID era, but still something is lingering. And thank God that Twitter got bought by Elon Musk. If it wasn't Elon Musk or somebody else, I don't care. But they really uncovered uh, I don't even know how to objectify those movements, those tactics, those behaviors, like a censorship militia. I don't know. And when COVID hit, many people won't stand by what happened, and Twitter was part of that problem. I'm not saying that everybody was watching Twitter and following Twitter for their daily dosage of politics and and information, but Twitter is and was one of the most watched website ever. Like, I don't expect people going to 4chan on poll to watch and get informed by of what happens around the world, but there must be some place where you can actually say, you know what, this is an unbiased thing. I'm gonna just. At some point, you have to believe. You have to believe something. Like I know there are certain news networks that they're just full of shit. I just know that, and I don't expect them then. I don't expect them to feed me something good, but their propaganda. I know that. So I actually, if I watch them, I just watch them because I want to see what they say. What if they, I don't know, just for my pure entertainment. But what if I didn't have that choice? And if that was the only outlet of information, um, that would be pretty depressing. I mean, it's insane. So I think that Twitter, by not publishing some informations and all that, I'm not saying that the vaccine and all that is a gigantic hoax, but they did silence those who didn't necessarily agree with that, and that is bad. Like in the U.S., you just saw what happened to Joe Rogan, for example. I'm not saying that we have to protect what Joe Rogan was saying, but the way that CNN attacked him, that's the problem. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's right or wrong. Joe Rogan is the best, or CNN was right. It's how you defend against. Let's see. Let me go with this example. If I am a unhinged guy, just by my statements, I'm not talking about anything physical. If I'm an unhinged guy saying bullshit all the time, okay, what is the best response to that? By creating a lie, by building up some sort of theatrical humiliation, like point the finger at that guy. You know, you just the bullshit gets uncovered by itself. You don't need to build anything up. You just need to confront the guy, get him to talk about that thing, and he will get absolutely destroyed. And that's something that many people should do. Just debate. The debate is absolutely my favorite, and one of the best tools to uncover that bullshit. If it's simple, if you don't want to debate, and if you're pressed with things, you shy away. That's the truth. There's nothing else to seek. There's nothing really. It's just the way it is. Cannot mask it. So it's just the way it is. You may like or not the person, but if you go against that person by bringing the law, silencing, censoring him or her, that is just a bad sign that something is wrong. What are you protecting? Maybe you're not protecting nothing. Maybe you just so vividly and fervently believe that you are right and you have to protect something, that you're willing to go to the extreme for that. And but I really think that's dangerous. That's dangerous. We're not talking about a, you know, black and white situation. We're talking about gray stuff. You cannot just use the power of government to silence people because you don't like it. What did you think was gonna happen? You were controlling everything. You were on the government. If I say that I let's say I in the COVID era I was going online saying that by drinking piss I would defeat COVID. Why do you have to use the power of state, government, God, and and whatever to annihilate me? Let me say my piece. Let me say that I drink pee to defeat COVID. What is going to happen? Do you really think that people? And what if people starts doing that? What if people start doing that? I think that they wanted to control every single bullshit, even if it's just bullshit, and the reaction was just too much. And I mean, you can say whatever if you don't agree with me. Just think about this. What if it happened to you? What if you have a position? Because everybody's going to have your back, but at some point in your life, you're gonna be alone, and you're gonna have a stance different than your group. Your group protects you, let's say 99% of the time, but you change, you go, you evolve, you change position. If you're a leftist, if you're a liberal, do you really think that do you really expect that the things that you believe will be the same in 10, 15, 20 years? No. I'm not a leftist liberal, but I can say that I'm not. I cannot really say I will believe this until the end of time. So let's say that I have a group having my back. Let's call them the honky star railers. Honky star railers. Everybody has my back for now. What? Let's say that I have a different opinion one day, saying, man, I don't like Acheron no more. I actually think that Acheron actually sucks. Let's say that I said that Acheron was the best character for over 10 years. At the 11th year, I will change my mind. I'll say that Acheron sucks. Everybody's gonna kill me or what? So back to what I was saying about drinking piss. Maybe someday you'll believe something outrageous like that. Don't you want to say that? You're not killing everybody. You're not killing anyone. I just think that there's a need for a good society that should represent things like this in a way. Otherwise, if you want to control everything, yeah, I think it's a pretty communist thing to do. And if you're not talking about communism, let's talk about totalitarianism, okay? If you don't want to go exclusively left. I live in Argentina, so I have it against some behaviors, you know, because I live in Argentina, so many South American countries are actually leftist countries, and to be honest, I don't like them, not because they're left or right, but I don't like their policy. I don't like them. You hate me or love me, I just don't. But if you don't want to go left or right, let's call it fascism, let's call it communism. It's all the same. When they start controlling what you think, that's the problem. Debate, democracy. At the core of that is speech, freedom of speech. You know, if you're watching me from the US, you know what it means. The so talked about freedom of speech. I think that's a sacred, most beautiful thing that you can have. It might make me want to kill you because you said something outrageous to me, but I cannot, because you're entitled to your opinion, and that's beautiful. Unless you're inciting violence, and well, now we're talking about another theme, which is inciting terrorist organization. Now I think it's a little bit different, but in a way, it's still inside the First Amendment, the freedom of speech. You know, when that turns up, and when the line gets blurred, it's the debate. It's not like the discussion on guns, whether guns are good or not for the people. I think that by saying whatever you want and inciting terrorism and the First Amendment, it's a little bit more complicated than that, because you would have to really be specific and really watch that person, what he says and what he does not say. So I mean, it's an interesting topic. We could go. I think I'll try to express myself on this regard. Mm, what would I? But the topic is, how are you willing to? How well? Let's put it this way. How would you enforce the First Amendment, freedom of speech, but at the same time, um, kind of keep it in check with what people says, because saying is sometimes can incite people to violence. So maybe it's a matter of opinions, talking about all opinions. So I like dicks, I like cunts, I like, that's speech. But, saying we should kill all those who have dick, in a subtle way, because there's also these subtle, and that is difficult to detect, these subtleties, you because censorship definitely is not the right way to go. Whatever, if you censor something, it's like putting a tape on something that has a lot of pressure, and tape is either not resistant and is a not effective way to silence somebody. Tape is nothing, and there's high pressure, so something will eventually happen, and maybe by repressing that thought, by repressing that thing, it will go even more. It will even be more powerful. So you shouldn't. I believe that censorship should not exist, but at the same time, there has to be an objective, conscious set of what is wrong and what is right, because otherwise everybody can say everything, and it is and it's happening. It had happened, especially with children, especially with the gender movement, and that really devolved civilization, to be honest. That I don't think what would happen with giving children their freedom to do whatever they want. That is just insane, because they are children. So there are stands that you need to take, I think. As a society, I think that democracy will choose what's the most liked stance and go for it. Because nobody can just say whatever they want and apply that, and the more I think about it, the more I think that states and government, at least they tried making something good, to be honest, because otherwise how would you do it? Just the fact that, for example, in America, even though the Republicans won, if a state had a predominant democratic votes, that state is not going to be a full Republican state and all that, so they still have the majority or something like that, so they still get represented by that kind of political, by the Republicans or the Democrats. So even though nationally won, there's a little bit of protectionism and a little bit of federalism, which I think is good in a way. If you're not on board with that, yeah, you're going to suffer, and you might want to remove yourself from that, change state, which is impossible. I'm not saying that everybody can do that. I wouldn't be able to do it. I have to suck it up, I guess. But if you want to create a system in the United States there are like 300 million people person living there. I mean, it's insane. It's a lot. Just by comparison, Argentina is like 40,000 people. So, and you have to create a sort of, you know, environment where everybody can live. And it's crazy that nobody's actually killing themselves all the time. Um every day, every second. There is no, you know, major conflicts. Some riots, yeah. Oh my god, I have so much to do. Oh my god, do I have to do it? Do I have to do it all? I'm cooked. Jesus Christ. Well, best not think about it. Let's just go it. Oh my god, Firefly. I'll take it. I'll take my Firefly. Where's my Firefly? Is she built? Yeah, only the Lycon was missing. Hook. I tried using hook and I got humbled. Fugue. Linkshaw, yeah, Linkshaw, yeah, and my runway. I think my runway is better, just because. XP blessing. I can downgrade also. Summon boost. I'm not gonna be using summon. Well, Linkshaw has a summon. Let's take this one. Speed boots. Speed boost. Attack always needed. HP launch. Let's get combo. I like combo. Okay, I'm actually since I'm enjoying my yap session, I will pause the music. I absolutely love Toho mixes. I think Toho Project is one of the best games ever made created romantically, because only one guy did it, which is this guy Zune. I don't know if now he has more people going on, but that guy is a genius. And not talking about the game itself. I'm talking about the BGMs, the host. There's not a game in existence for me that had such an impact, the music, but that Danmaku game, which has nothing to do with what I like actually. I'm not a fan of that genre. I've tried. They're entertaining. They're good, but it's not my. It was not my cup of tea. Shut up, please. Let me just fucking talk. God damn it. So when I played it, I was just like I was sold, and it's amazing that the scene behind the Toho Project's music and remix and all that is huge. Is huge. They created a movement. So there are so many talented artists remixing, putting voices. I have so many. I listen to so many things. It's insane. It's insane the level.
All will be swept away by the
I
wind.
absolutely love. And the music that we were listening to was a Toho remix. There's literally a world. My favorite one was the 8th games, Mountain of Fate, which I think is the 7th, the 6th. Yeah, the Mountain of Faith, and the 8th one, where you were going to the castle and got. What's the name of the sisters? Flan? Jesus, I don't remember. And then Pachuri? Pachuri? Yeah. Beautiful. But mostly the music. The music is so good. So good. It unbelievably good. So we're talking about. We're going hard on politics. I'll download this and see if they pick what I was saying when I'm doing shorts, because I'm not doing that myself. I have a program that does it. It's not Opus fucking Clip. I fucking hate that shit. Opus Clip. Jeez. Whenever they constantly spoiler, if I ever get a sponsorship from Opus Clip, I'm just gonna say this. I don't hate Opus Clip. I just hate the fact that they bought so much ads that I get blasted with the Opus Clip ads. Like, I don't have a choice but to listen to the fucking Opus Clip ad. And to be honest, I'm fed up with that. And also, Shopify. What is going on with Shopify? Please calm down. Shopify. I don't know how you got Mr. Beast in it, Shopify. But for the love of God, just tone it down. Just let somebody else play their fucking ads. Please, I don't want Shopify to ruin my YouTube videos. And I got nothing against Shopify, but just the fact that you're so insistent and you try to get me to, I don't know, what do you want me to do with Shopify? I'm not your target audience. Why don't you target the audience? Just don't pay millions of dollars so that you can spread and conquer the universe. Just do your research and get to people that actually needs it. I don't need Shopify. I might actually need Opus Clip. You know, because I like doing shorts, and I actually did try Opus Clip on my own. But please, brother, I don't need Shopify. Go and play that ad on somebody that goes and uses Opus Clip. I mean, aren't you a big algorithm, believer and optimizing? Why would you go and blast Shopify on YouTube just because you have Mr. Beast on it? People is not stupid, and especially kids. I mean, it's not like if I'm a kid and I watch Mr. Beast, so everybody likes Mr. Beast, so let's go with it. First of all, nobody likes Mr. Beast. Some people might, but I don't think that everybody likes Mr. Beast. I mean, do I like Mr. Beast? Totally not. He's not my target. He's not my. I don't know why I should like him. I mean, I'm not a kid. I'm not a 10 years old kid liking challenges. I don't see the point. All that shit is like watching a what was that thing that Joe Rogan did? X Factor? No. no, X Factor. What's the name of? Oh shit. Back in those days, there were a lot of reality TV shows,
Share good fortunes.
and I don't want to shit on that show because I think that show was good because he was real. So, Mr. Beast wants to do the same thing, but it's edited so fakely edited that it doesn't make me want to watch it. I watched a couple of Mr. Beast videos, and the underlining of all that is how fake is this? They want to appeal to kids. Why don't you do a big ass reality TV show, Joe Rogan style from the 90s, and just inject some truth into it? Just stop having these orbiters sucking your dick all the time, making whatever jokes they were able to prepare. Just do it for the people that want to fucking watch you, man. I mean, I guess that you're doing them for kids. But by that, I cannot watch Mr. Beast because I'm a 32-year-old man. And it's like the same with TikTok. If you watch TikTok, you're fucking stupid. And that's just a nice filter. It's a beautiful filter to filter people out, I guess. Mr. Beast is for kids. I cannot watch it. That's it. Simple as that. Maybe he's trying to get something going on, some more mature content and all that. I don't care. He started with that. I don't care for now. But Shopify, please just drop it. It's like everybody has a business now, and they have to use they have to use this product. I'll never use it. I'm sure I'll never use it in my life. And even if I have to use it just in spite of all this that happened, I will never use Shopify. Jesus. But Opus Clip, I just hate it because they're so insistent. But Opus Clip, I'm down for Opus Clip. If they want me to do some collab, I'll do it. I'll show you how to use Opus Clip and all that. I'll do a nice little video, a nice my most beautiful performance. I'll do it for you. Jesus Christ. It's fucking Shopify. I hate it. Oh my god. So after this, we are doing the other event. This is I have, oh my god, this is going to be at least a 2-hour stream, at least. Good god, I slept almost all day today because otherwise at this time I'll be pretty sleepy. And I really need the jades. I really need the jades, and I really need to get final. I wanted to see if I could get the MOC done, but I do think that we will just finish this event, burn some stamina, I guess. Do a nice little recap of jades and call it a night, because I got things to do, man. Not really, I don't have me. But if I had people talking, I'd be staying here indefinitely. We could do a 72-year-old. Yeah, come on. I'm yapping out of my 72-hour stream, 72-hour long stream. Okay, I'll totally do it. I got no problems. That's how Kai Sanat and all that, they managed to do it because they got people. He's getting entertainment, various source of entertainment, I guess. It'd be insane if I ever reach that point where I get paid for people watching me fucking sleep. That'd be awesome. Like Casey Tron and all that. Well, women in general, I mean. And they say that women are oppressed. It's something I say to my sister. I mean, like, she's struggling a lot. Like, she wants to find a job or something. It's not like she is really trying. But I said to her, you know what you can do? Just grab a camera. Talk about something that you know or like. Go on YouTube and just watch it. Just watch it blow, man. You are going to be the next rising star, no question. I mean, it's such a gooner space. Everything that a woman does on the internet is instantly a good looking, because my sister is a good looking girl. She would be swimming in gold. I'm not kidding. I'm not saying that she has to do lewd stuff. No, no, I'm just, you know. Do you know this game, Honkai Star Rail? Just get a, just get your phone, point it at you, video, talk about something. You are going places. For me, it's a little bit more complicated than that. And looks alone don't do it. I understand. You need to have a little bit of brain, you know. But I mean, if I'll be having like, I don't know. I think I'll be having like 100 people watching me just because I'm a woman, and that's something that you cannot deny. Man, you can say whatever you want. It is what it is.
Let us dance once more.
Just like Asmund said, it is what it is, and he's right. What can I say? And that's what I'm talking about, finding objective things in the world, and stop rejecting the fucking objective stuff. And you know why I say this? Because I used to believe the opposite. Yeah, might be a shocking revelation, but yeah, I used to believe that everything is relative, everything is subjective. Where men and women are not really the different. It was just some bullshit, man. It was just a big ass bullshit. We are different. Of course we are. We want different things.
Share good fortunes.
We are better at certain things. We're not the same. And we have a different power on the other sex. And that's it. That's all I'm going to say about it. I can go and be a little bit more detailed about this, but I don't wanna. I just wanna, let's call it quit on this. Let's go back to politics, which is maybe it's not the better idea. Maybe it's not that good going there, but do you like Trump, sir? I mean, how do I explain this to you?
Everything in this world.
7 swing states. Damn, boy. Good God, I can play this event without using my brain. Took me so much, and we are 65% done. I just cannot understand how Firefly fell off so dramatically. And Rappa also. Rappa is like under the bus. Rest in peace those that spent money on Rappa. I mean, it's crazy how Rappa, I never liked her from the start,
Existence is
but like it's like Jade, man. Like, but what were they thinking? What where they were going with this? It's insane. Firefly at least got few Linksha. They wanted Firefly to be somewhat competitive after the first wave. I have a video calling it the first and second wave of buffs.
dream vanished.
I mean, the first wave would be the neutral when Firefly is released. And I have this example on the video. Firefly is the prime example. Firefly's first best in slot team was Harmony MC and That's it. So, Ron May. Okay, so that was the primal. And then, when Few got released later, that was the first or second buff. Sort of trying to make Firefly usable for the next gen, which didn't really happen because we got 3.0 characters which are profoundly better. Firefly has a lot. Firefly, first of all, has a terrible energy regen, skill hungry. Like, there's no way that if I basic attack, I get little to nothing energy back. You don't have an idea, or maybe you do because you play this game. If you play this game, you know. You don't have any idea how many times it happened that if I didn't have a skill point and I needed that goddamn skill point to get my ult back. And if I don't get the ult back, it might just as well reset. Amen. What other unit has that problem? Just compare it to the Herta. Would you reset because you didn't press the ult on time? I mean, you can lose some DPS, but it's not like you're going to say, oh my god, I need to reset this run. And she gets the ult back with whatever the allies do. So if you have allies that advance, you know, that takes a lot of action, you get the energy back faster. We're not gonna get to a point where it's life or death, and this Firefly has that problem. And I mean, it makes it so hard to play. It makes it so hard to play. And even if you speed tune Firefly at the best, you get a maximum of 4 action with Firefly while in the enhanced state, okay? Sadly, I think that she would be so much better with DDD, with couple DDDs, so that you can really squeeze many attacks. But if you don't get the skill, Firefly is dead. And if you want to have a good DDD team, you need to skill a lot. So it's so difficult to manage a Firefly team. I rarely saw people using Firefly. I think that they don't want to use Firefly because of those problems. Otherwise, the fact that she's a break scaling character, I don't really feel like she needs the light cone. I might be wrong. I don't have Firefly's light cone. I couldn't afford it. I do not really think that she needs the light cone, because the main problem of Firefly is the number of actions that she takes. The enemy needs to be broken, and she needs to perform as many skills on the broken enemy as possible. And how many actions can you take? How many actions can you do actually? Not that many. Take for example the Herta. The Herta will skill ult, will get an advance, she will skill again. Those are 3 actions in a single turn. Like skill ult, action advance, skill again. I mean, it's amazing. Firefly, no. Firefly has to break the enemy, time it up so that you can get at least 2 hits. At least 2, if you're lucky. When that tell me when that happens. Just state me, okay? This happens pretty frequently. No, never happens. So we knew that the break meta, back at the start of the break meta, was conditioned by you need to break. It's not like you have a choice. If you don't break the enemy, you will not deal damage. If you take the Herta, for example, if you do not break the enemy, you still do respectable damage. You're not really tied in the is it broken or not. And that just tells you all. Freedom. Just like as we talked about in politics. Oh, a fish out team. Oh, okay, I'll use Cypher because Cypher is the best is the best Mose replacement. And oh, actually, well, it depends. Cypher actually, I think that she will work better based on what I see here. The only quantum weak enemy is this is the big girl, so I don't see why I should bring a Cypher. You know what? I can go Cypher without Robin. Could this work? I think it will work. I think we'll be a better team. Man, why not? I think it worked. So this girl actually messaged me, so I'll stop yapping a little bit. Don't miss me. But I will say what she I'll see what she has to say. Weapon damage. Okay, I got no money, man. Crit rate. I don't need it. Oof, it's getting a little cold. Start challenge. Let's see what she says. Give it a second. Give it a second. Take this. Ranger's badge. Yes, Ranger's badge, I said. I'll put it here. It's getting spicy conversation, guys. It's getting a spicy conversation. And I guess you understood. I think you understood what was going on, right? Spicy. Spicy as in spicy. What did she say? Let's talk about Fish Out. Fish Out is good. I like Fish Out. Fish Out is one of the my most character use. I love playing Fish Out teams. As I said many times. I have to pay attention. I have to manage my ults. I have to use my brain. I said it. I think it didn't make it into in the short, but with Castores and the Herta, it's mainly I like playing the Herta team because basically it's like the same feeling of managing the ults, advancing. Castores is my most powerful team, but I don't need to pay much attention to it because it's just mainly. I need to only pay attention to when I want the MC to reach 100% so that I can take advantage from the you know, from the action forward, so that castaways can attack more efficiently, you know. Maybe getting a joint attack. I call it the joint attack. Is when you have the dragon summoned, and you can actually attack with both castaways and the dragon at the same time, which is a powerful, powerful hit. I never advanced the dragon. I feel like there's no need, because if you do the joint attack, use the joint attack and then use the drag. So I really do not think that there's any reason to do that. So, but it's the least, my least interactive team. The first one is the face shouting. Second one is, what was the name? Man, I have the I have problems. The Horta, and my third meta team would be Castoris. And I think it would be extremely more brain rotten if I had Hyacinth, because it would be, I think it would be just too damn easy, I guess. Like, there's not even a question on that. So I would obliterate everything, to be honest. Wave 3 out of 10. So, from my understanding, my main. Oh, she has a a coin counter. I didn't know that. It's the first time playing this. Playing her. Interesting. So, unless something changes in 4.0, and I think it will happen, Cypher is getting the same treatment as Jade. I mean, it's interesting now that I think about it, that Jade is also quantum. But I strongly believe, at least for now, it's just in terms of what she functions with, what she works with, it is a situation similar to Jade. Maybe she does more damage. I cannot really compare it here because everything is so bloated. But it would make sense. And I didn't really pay much attention to Cypher because really I have no use. I think that if you're a free to play guy and you got Cypher, man, everybody told you not to do it for a reason. I mean, we're approaching a new version. We are getting powerful units. I mean, well, let's see. So, let's see the unforced units. Like going objectively at it. Let me check. Just 1 second, and then I'll talk about it. Man, I lost my my train of thought. Shit. It's a good question I'm asking her. I won't say anything right here, right now. It's spicy and it's out of control. I wish I could say, but I can't. But if you see me not talking, it's because I'm invested in this conversation that I'm having with this beautiful soul, beautiful in spirit, in mind, and body. I'm pretty happy with this. More happy than maybe I deserve. Pause it. What happened?
Watch your head. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game! Forever. Triumph! Victory is inevitable! The fearless knows not fear. You can't run!
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Liquidation! Forever. Triumph! Victory is inevitable! Found me. Never hesitate! Follow me.
Watch your head. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I'm just warming up.
Okay, let's go back to
Watch your head.
man. I really lost track to Cypher. We're talking about Cypher, right? Yeah, Cypher, Jade, similar. Oh yeah. Yeah. Talking about the 3.0 units that shaped and were the best. Okay, units. So, my I'll tell you what I have. 3.0. I have Tribi,
No dirty tricks. Watch your head.
the Urta,
Bust.
and Castris. These are my 3 units.
I'll take it all.
So, by objective data, if you had these units, you shouldn't have any problems with the MOC, anything like that. I don't have premium units. Like I don't have an Exa, a premium support. I don't have an Exa. The only premium support I have is Tribi.
No dirty. Watch your head.
So I got a 5-star basically per patch up until. Well, I didn't do anything in 3.3, so. Oh, that doesn't make sense. Oh yes.
With enough believers,
Yeah, 3 per patch. We got 4 characters. Yes. So yeah, I got 3 out of 6, basically. So because then we got all of the units were Anexa, Mighty, and Hyacinth. Okay, I didn't get those, but I got the other ones. So the only unit that I think was really good to have was Mighty. I mean, if you have Mighty, you would have the upgrade Hit Me and I Hit You team, the upgrade Clara team. Pretty standard. I don't expect people to be extremely happy about it. But yeah, I mean, even in this MLC, I think that if you have Mighty, and in many cases, Mighty was a good option. Was a power creeping unit for Rappa, for sure. Mighty power crept every imaginary DPS. He's the top imaginary DPS. And it's actually ironic because Rappa was like released in 2.8, I think, one of the last 2.0 units. So, man, I really sad.
Bust.
But it is what it is.
Or maybe
And
I'll take it all.
what was I going to say? Okay, so we'll discuss the 3.0 meta. Wait a second, I gotta take this.
investing in victory means playing the long game.
So Cipher, if you got Cipher, especially now the final is upon us and the Great Holy War is actually coming to town, which is crazy. I mean, it happened so fast. Was it? I think that it was 8 months ago, right? Man, it happened so fast. It's insane. We actually got the Fate collab, and it looks like it's gonna be a great collab for real. I think they're going to use a lot of assets that already are here, like Penacony, Grand Theater, and all that. But no, I get they have it. You know, what's it called? A new place, but no.
Liquidation! Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! With enough believers, lies become reality! Yes! The fearless knows not fear! No! You can't run! I won't do. Something's fishy!
Dirty trick bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I'll take it all! Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Found me! Go Navi! Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Watch your head.
Never hesitate! With enough believers, lies become reality! Yes! You can't run! Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Watch your head. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Liquidation!
Dirty tricks. Watch your head.
this event, man, it's 1 hour and 36 minutes. I didn't finish this fucking event. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. If I have to edit this thing, it's gonna be my biggest endeavor. Oh god, I just want to pause this thing. Jesus Christ. Oh, I don't want. I'm tired. I'm tired, boss. I'm really tired. So we have to fight Hule on MOC 12. Hule, beautiful boss. Beautiful, beautiful everything. I loved it. I love the Lofu expansion in 2 point something. You know, you love it when you let it, you let them talk and you let them. I actually thought that Zhao Chu was going to die, and I was actually a bit sad.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
But they didn't kill him, so.
Better cut our losses.
Watch your head.
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Borizin Warhead. The Borizin race. Loved it. No, it was just a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Give me that ultimate bat. Okay, so we need to do this last. Yes, okay. Character selection. Max. I mean, I'll just get Gallagher because why not? Yeah, give me the Gallagher. maybe I don't need to do it. Oh yes, I need to do this repetition rack. Oh no, well this doesn't give me jade after 16, so now we're gonna have to do this. Listen up. I haven't read a single line. I'm not about to do it now. Oh, this is the last. Okay, I can deploy everybody I want. Let's go. I think I'll go. Oh, we got Sunday available. Sunday is it's a big unit. But I'll have the Castor's best in slot. I think that would be absolutely diabolical. I think this team will be the best. Starting weapon? What is that? Give me the do I have to pay attention? Yeah, I think I have to. 7 color baseball uses attacks at a set speed, dealing damage. Ranger's blade, use attack at set speed. Anything that summon. Solar symbol attacks all enemies. No, summon. New Boon's oath attacks all enemy. No. It said summon, but it's okay. I understand. I'm stupid. Like you let fire's imaginary chip. After an ally uses ultimate. No. After an ally targets uses an attack. Ally attacks additionally deal damage of random type. Prayers of Beauty grants buffs at fixed speed. Man, I have no idea. I think I'm gonna go extremely random. I didn't even read what that. Got upgrade. Can upgrade. Okay, so from the looks of it, I'm not gonna be able to do insanely good because this is a build-up thing. I guess it has to be. By the way, so I think I'm gonna have to make it perhaps a couple times, which I guess it's cool. It's the last thing, and then we will have to switch. We will go to another event. Honed Blade, which I thought was gonna be Holy Blade. I don't know why. Oh shit.
Dispel the gloom, destroy the skies.
Ranger's badge. Man, it's getting a little bit cold. It's getting way cold now. Let's see what this guy says. This guy says nothing. I'm sorry that, but I have to attend this messages that I'm getting. I wish I could really stay focused on this, but I can't. And I've been doing this for 1 hour and 47 minutes.
As you wish.
Give me a break.
Embrace a new life.
Did you see that I'm suffering? There's nobody watches my stream, man. Please. Let me get some booty. Let me get some booty. Let me get some booty. And well, talking about in the spirits of relationships, you know, what do you think happens? Do you react good when you're messaging somebody and you have to wait for the reply? I have the feeling that being invested in a relationship is so vexing. It drains you emotionally. It's really hard. It's one of the most self-inflicted couple things that you can do willingly. It's like a self-inflicted torture because you got no choice. Because you don't want the bad stuff. It's like when you eat a banana and you got those peeling shit flying around, and you just want to eat the banana. So you want the good part of the banana, but sometimes you don't get it. And when you don't get it, your mind starts playing tricks on you. So if he doesn't reply and things get complicated and you're far away and alone, man, your mind starts really playing tricks on you, and maybe your mind is actually right. So what do? I don't have the answer. I don't have the answer, but I know what works. But if you do this, it might not be good in the long run. So my answer to that is, I don't know how to translate it, but it's something like a nail beats another nail. You know, I don't know if that makes sense. So something that is hurting you, is replaced by another thing that is already. So yeah, I actually did this last week. Yeah, I'm gonna say something controversial. I was messaging this girl and I didn't get the response I wanted. And since I was feeling invested and I was feeling like she was doing something,
Embrace a new life.
we never met. So, yeah. But I wasn't really.
May death
She told me that
protect
she
us.
would buy and stuff. So I was like, oh my god. I thought, and now I have it under control. I made my peace. But when she told me that, I was like, oh my god. I didn't even know how to process it. I don't even know why I was sad in a way. And then she wasn't responding to me. Then I was like, you know what? I'ma call my ex. I'ma say, I didn't call her, but I said, yeah, you know what? Do you wanna go sleep with me? We'll sleep. We'll do nothing else. She said, okay. I went and I picked her up, and we went home. Things happened. I'm not proud of that because I thought that I was going to be pure, and I did nothing bad. Okay, it's not like I betrayed somebody because we are not together. We have yet to go meet each other, but I did that, and that worked because otherwise I was just going to be alone, thinking about stuff, not being able to sleep, and sometimes you need to function. Sometimes you just need to. And I'm tired, you know. I'm getting tired and more tired. I have gray hair on my head, and life is getting hard. So if I can, I'll do it. To be honest. Now, if we are into a relationship,
Embrace a new life.
I'll try not to. But I fear like I'm going to go
May death protect
walk.
us.
I'm going to walk a road which doesn't want me to suffer anymore any longer. And pray God that I don't get any more of this feelings bullshit going, unless it's the relationship I want. I have no trouble losing myself for my future or whatever. And I think I'm getting close to finding something that really it marks all the checks. I don't know how to explain it. Like, you know, you want something, but you need to settle down on you know, on a lesser version. You know, okay. Don't apply it to person, but basically that's the sentiment. So many of the things are checked, but you know, you gotta deal with other stuff that you don't like. So I did that many times, and I'm seeing
Embrace
that
a
I'm
new
getting women that check they check better my what I like. It is what it is. I mean, I didn't met this one yet. I'll meet her in 10 days, and on paper, and I've been really studying this thing. On paper, it's like 90%, maybe more, 95% what I like. And I'm not really picky
new life.
because I'll tell you, face wise, she's not the best.
May death protect us.
Body wise, maybe the best body I've ever seen in my life. So would you make that? Would you make that compromise? I would. I totally make that compromise any day. There is not a single thing that will tell And if you're a boy and you're thinking that it's bad, it's not like that she has the worst face ever. So I'm not saying that at all. Couple features are nice, but I from whatever
Embrace a new
from everything, counting to everything else, and we've been talking a lot. I've seen a lot. It might be the best thing, the best girl I'll ever have, and for now, that's what it feels like. And that's basically on a physical level. On a personal level, I like every single thing that she does. Every single thing that I saw that she does, I liked it. I'm be honest, 100%. And usually
embrace a new
after meeting, that sentiment doesn't change that much. I never happen to stumble upon somebody that I thought, oh my god, I never thought this person was this different. Never in my life.
a new life.
It'd be it'd be the first time that somebody I met revealed something so vibe killing, if you know what I mean. It would be an anomaly, not the usual. And yeah, I guess I don't know. I guess we will see. I'm a little bit afraid, of course, what is going to happen. Will I be able to stand up on the things that I'm doing? And even though my self-esteem got a little bit downgraded yesterday, 'cause I don't know why girls just don't want to pick me and that's it. I don't want to do the work. Just show me that you want me. You know, that shows me that I'm good. That's what I wanted yesterday. I think I got it a little bit, but no, not like I wanted to. But I think it's a game of persevering. You have to persevere in order to get those. You don't build an empire overnight, of course. People know because my friend is really popular with girls, and that actually kills a little bit my run because um, we're both good looking, but he has um, he's more known because yeah, he has a certain past with girls, victims. So he has a reputation in a way, and some girls like it, some girls don't, and that's it. That's basically just it. And it's not like I'm competing, but it's more likely that I guess females pay attention to him because they kind of already know him. So, uh, but on a scale of attractiveness, I think that we are pretty close. I mean, I couldn't really um, say because I'm not a girl, but I think be pretty close to be honest. I don't know who'd be on top. I guess at that point it'd be a matter of the woman. So be nice. It'd be nice if you had a contest, right? I wouldn't mind doing it. I think it'd be fun because I like my odds. So I don't think it would be a bad thing to witness. I'm looking at a picture of myself, fat as fuck. Look at that. Jeez, look at that belly. I was bulking, and I did exactly what I wanted. I did bulk, and I did lose my fucking weight. So I'm pretty happy. I actually did what I wanted. what I wanted. Um, it's like I have to constantly remind myself of my if I'm attractive or not. I don't want to live that game anymore. But I guess it's just part of life. You have to go through it, because if you lose track of it, eventually you will just feel it again, and you have to start again, and that's it. So being constantly aware of how impactful you are, I think is good. Not just forget and let it slip and just dress up like a literal bomb, um, losing karma, losing aura points. That just doesn't fly, to be honest. If you do that, um, even if you know, I was thinking about ugly guys. I was thinking about. I'm not saying that Adam Sandler is ugly by any means. You know, Sandler is 60, 50 years old. Had a tremendous career. I cannot, in my good conscience, shit on Adam Sandler. Uh, I was thinking about Adam Sandler because Adam Sandler dresses like a little homeless. So not because he's ugly. I mean, there are not that good looking by Hollywood standards. I mean, so if we're taking Hollywood, I mean, most of the guys. I'm not saying that everybody is a good looking chap, but you know, even if you're ugly, not that good looking or trashy like Adam Sandler's questionable fashion. It's not even questionable. He's an OG for doing that. To be honest, he's an OG. I don't actually. I like that Sandler does that shit. I wish more people did that in Hollywood. Just with dress, just with normal clothing, man. Just why are you dressing up with that obnoxious bullshit going on? Pricey, whatever. Something that doesn't make sense. Anyway, if you don't check, the check will come. And there's no way that you're constantly happy with the way you look. That is false. If somebody's saying that they're just always happy because of the way you look, it's just a moment. It's a momentary thing. And I can tell you that 100%, 1,000%. You can be happy with what you are, especially if you have a girlfriend. When somebody has a girlfriend or a wife, and they, you know, they let go a little bit, you know. And I'm not just talking about men. I'm talking about women. They tend to, they tend to start, you know, giving a fuck, literally. Like, I don't really need to do this. I don't really need to work out. I don't really need to, you know. Most of them get fat or get ugly, and this is just it's perfectly normal. And that is beautifully that works so well when they are on board. Both of them are on board that lifestyle. They say, you know, I don't have to check my 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 aura with anybody else. I'll just do whatever I want. But that always applies if they are on board. What if that suddenly changes? What if the other one wants to start looking a little bit better? Maybe the way, you know, how he started. You know, hey, well, I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna cut my hair. You know, I'm gonna do something about my face. What if the other one doesn't? That creates a problem. You know, that creates a problem. I can see that I can see that as how that could be a problem. So you got that problem number one. And then if you are alone, because you know, let's say that your relationship ends, not because of that, but just ends, you're now feeling like you lost something, and you have to start all over again. You have to build yourself up again, and that is actually what happened to me when and when my I wouldn't call it a relationship, but it was my last relationship ended. You know, I didn't want it to end, so that was actually worse because I didn't want it to end, but I had to accept that it was over. And I found myself like, damn, I have to start again. And I wasn't really paying attention to myself because she wanted me. She wanted me, wanted me. And she felt like I was a good looking guy. And I was never a bad looking guy. I mean, I'm not saying that I was ugly because I'm not ugly by any means. You know, I'm not gonna pretend that I'm super good looking, but I'm not gonna falsely say that I'm bad looking. I'm not the best, of course, but you know, it's just the way it is. And okay, we did wait a second. So actually I was able to complete this event. There's nothing else I need, right? No, because I don't need this. Okay, okay. Let's check the jades. Checking the jades, man. Giovanni. I'm not paying attention to you, buddy. You can just skip it. I don't think you're going to say anything. Oh. No, he's actually saying good stuff. But you know, he's a masked fool. Praise of high morals. I got it. I got it because I'm actually based. Okay, so let's jump on the. Okay, no. Let me check the J's as I said I would, and then I forgot, and then I remembered. 1,700, which brings us to 67. Let's do the conversion right now. $67. 77, right? 77 poles. And then we have we will have the reset, which is 77, 83. Then some more poles from pulling. We're getting 90, a little bit above 90. Now that we are finishing the events, yeah, we're gonna get 90. And yeah, it's just, yeah, more the 3.4 bullshit going on. Divergent universe, I have to finish it. I think I have to do the divergent universe also. This is Sunday. Yes. Damn. No, maybe not. Give me a moment. Let me actually go. Yeah, I think I need to do it, right? 14,000. Yeah, I need to do it. I also need to do this. Okay, so pretty. We could get some jades out of this also. From this one. 120. I can reach level 60. Let's do this before doing the event. Yeah, it's gonna be a long ass stream. Gonna be right back because I'm gonna go to pee and gonna charge up the water. Just gonna say that I'm gonna be right back because I don't want Ethan Klein to sue me. A little joke. Come on. Don't be sad. It's a little joke. I'll be back in a minute. Don't sue me, Ethan. Okay, there we go. All right. I'm eating a piece of bread. Oof, it's cold. Ah, okay, whatever. Blessing of nihility. Just what I wanted. Okay, so I said I was going to do the event, but I also remember that I have to do this bullshit. So I'll do it. Lucky for me that the Divergence universe, when you do this, you got the extrapolation of whatever. Now I'm talking out of my ass. You got two modes. This mode is like an assisted run, which has a specific path in mind, you know, that you take an advantage of. I think less rounds overall. Definitely, you do this if you want to build up your and get the rewards, because the other one, it helps if you want to up the challenge. I am at C version 6, I think. I don't know if there's anything worse than that, but it's mainly just that. So if you're over it and you don't have an ego problem, look at that shit. Fuck off. Just don't do it and do this. Then you know you can do something else. Why did I do it? You're saying, and I did it because of my ego. I'm just telling you that I'm an egotistic person. Look at that. I totally sucked ass. It's my worst minigame. I always fail this. It's not a surprise. Anyway,
Let's take a picture.
also one of the most time consuming.
Be careful.
That's why I don't like it.
There's something.
I charge up my water. It's the second round of mate that we're having.
Let's try
It's
this.
pretty insane. Pretty insane, my boy. Let me check my phone real quick. I don't think she answered. No, she didn't. Maybe she went to fucking bed.
As you wish.
But that's what it is. Sometimes I wonder,
Receive divinity.
and I'm like,
Embrace a new life.
man, I have to do this. This trip just to see this girl. She's inviting me to her house and all that. But I remember that I already did something like this. If this was my first time, maybe I'll think a little bit more about it. But I already did this actually. And this girl I met wasn't really that good looking. It was a bad experience. She was a little bit fat. I think that she tried to mask it as good as she could, but when I saw her, it was really when things went down. And I didn't really complain. I slept like a baby when I had to sleep. It was insane. I think I'm gonna be having a lot more trouble sleeping with this girl. I feel like I have to
Let's take a picture.
prove myself in a way, and that's why yesterday was a little bit vexing on my soul, because I was having such a blast, you know, meeting a good-looking girl and all that, but not receiving the what I wanted really hurted me a little bit. I just have to be completely honest. I don't know what I was expecting. I was expecting something similar, being in control of the home, but there was too many people. I talked to this girl and she didn't really seem interested in it, and I don't understand why. Is there something wrong I did? She didn't feel. You feel like when you're not they're not interested. I don't know. I'm a good-looking guy. I don't know why. Maybe I just suck at this, and I do suck at this. It's not my favorite thing to do in the book.
Make
But
sure
you
you
know, it just happens when you feel like you have control of the room or that. And again, I'm saying this. It's not like I wanted to hook up. I wouldn't have. I would have never said. You know, can go to my place. We let's go Shopify. No. Because I don't want to. I have this girl I would like to meet, and that's what I would have drawn the line. But it would have been nice to get some sort of attention, I guess. More attention. It's not like I got no attention at all, I think. But you know, I think that maybe the bar is so high because I was with this guy and he gets attention, so I thought, hey, what about me? I think that's basically what it boils down to. And I'm sick and tired that these things have to compromise my action, and I just cannot help it. I just cannot stop thinking about this sort of stuff. And that's the problem of it. It might not even be the truth of it.
Return to dust.
I would like to dispel everything and reach objectivity, if you know what I mean. I want that. I don't want to be confused. I don't want to be there any confusion. Am I this? Am I that? And just be at peace with that info.
There's something unsettling.
You know, one of the things that I think many young men or many men struggle with is a simple question, and that question is, am I good looking? You might not be affected by that, and we take what you were saying about Adam Sandler and all that. It's just it's basically this. You will ask this question to yourself at some point. Either because your girlfriend left you and you don't understand why. But you will ask this question. And if you don't get the results, why are you not getting the results? If people are telling you that you're good looking, like this girl is literally telling me that I'm good looking, and I sent her my picture. I didn't use any filters. I didn't use anything, and she did not use any filters also. So we're good on that. But there's still this thing going on. Why am I not getting the attention? And I also had my ex wanted to have some ziggy zaggy with me, and we did last week. So why would I? And she's not bad looking also. So I don't know, man. I just keep on doubting myself constantly. I would like, that's my main goal. That's why I'm also training, trying to build a good physique, because I think I wanna be objectively good looking. Like if I cannot win you by this, I can win you also with this. I can join. I can make it better. You know, it's like you know, there's guys that are good looking, but they don't have the body. You know, and some girls totally want a decent looking body. I can understand that because I do the same with girls. I mean, and plus, I think that a guy has to build some sort of muscle. I mean, you cannot not have muscle. You just fucking train. Just take 1 year off and fucking train. You don't have to. You can smoke. You can use cocaine. You can drink, and you can still work out. And if you work in a year, you'll see some results. And that's it. It's not like you have to be heavy wheels. It's not like you have to be Arnold. But you just do it, man. Just build some muscle. Just build some pecs. Because this is the Hunger Games, man. This is the Hunger Games, and we're all in it. And it sucks when they not do it, when they don't choose you. Yeah, it sucks. So when that happens, at least be objective about it. Am I good looking? Yes, I am. No, I'm not. I know where I stand, and if I don't get picked, it's because people have something. Some people have preferences, and they go by them. You know, some people like the blue collar, and that's what they'll get. Something blue.
Receive divinity.
Embrace a new life.
The dead return. Repay.
Okay, is it over? We did it. Nice. We got our points. Okay, now, well, no, I don't want to save it. I did nothing with this, so I don't give a fuck. Okay, we got the run completed. As I said, it doesn't take a lot of time,
Need something?
so it's pretty good.
If not,
You
then
got
I'll
your
be leaving.
14,000 points. We are doing the polls. Yum yum. One poll, right? We're getting the 5-star unit. I'm getting a plus right here. No. The trumpet. Mediation. Mediation. Yeah. 300 jades. Also almost 2 folds. Okay. It's event time. Can we get to 40? We get 2 fold, man. Pretty sick. Nah, we're not getting to 40 tonight. Let's do this, and we are going home. Okay, let's see if this event is as friendly as. Oh, this zone in Penacony, I wasn't able to complete it. Just need to pay some love to this. I like to complete them all. It really Penacony is the best. Like this one. So, I love Penacony. Okay, let me pay attention to this a little bit. I think I have to move my. I think I have to do. This is a little bit more action. When the red light is lit, the countdown begins. Okay, what do I have to do? Press the right click. When the green light is lit, step on the gas. Am I doing that? Hey, actually, this is pretty good. Okay, single tap. Hey, this is Mario Kartish. I like this. Yeah, this is Mario Kartish, man. Yeah. Skill battle. Okay. Shatter bombs can knock away obstacles. Okay. So I didn't have to go through it. I'm gonna fucking kill you, man. Watch out for identified dolls. If you run into them, you'll lose control. Okay, guys. Oh, that's a shortcut. Okay, we got good things going on, man. Oh, I got you. I got your ass, bitch. Fuck. Go. Okay. Okay, so I got a boost. Okay, so I don't have to keep on. Okay. I was doing it wrong. I should have used. Okay, I should have used it to clear the doll. Okay, I have been missing now. I don't know why I didn't have it first, but I got it. I have to pay attention, so. Okay. Let me check this message first. Jesus Christ. Absolute unhinged conversations. XXX. X-rated. X-rated stuff here. Okay. Okay, so this looks like an event that I need to pay attention, but not as much. Okay. Enough generic NPC number 36. Oh, we got tracks and all. Select the tracks. Oh, we got everything. We got we got vehicles. Why my vehicle is the best vehicle? Oh shit! Oh my god! Jesus! Hey! This is good, man. Oh my god! This is actually good. Fuck it! Oh my god! actually entertaining. I didn't think it would be this good. Oh my gosh, shouldn't have done that. I think. Yeah, you should have. What you got? Ah, so I don't have to. It's a homing missile, so I can just shoot it. Right? Go. Yeah. Somebody shooting me, man. These missiles are always there. I don't understand. I'll fuck you up, boy. Get off my lane. I don't know if they are always there or what. Oh, this is hey, this is the oh my god, he's so good. He's so good. I actually love this. One of the maybe the best mini games they did perhaps for entertaining. I got a boost. Yeah. Somebody's on my ass. Don't come close, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna kill you. Got you. Unbroken. Record maker. Okay. Can I upgrade my whip? Can I get something else? Let's see. Rewards. Oh, what is this? Ah, it's the material. Okay. I was tweaking a little bit. Okay, so I gotta still play. I gotta play with this bullshit again. I'll play it. Let's go. I run into whoever is on my way. That's the spirit way. Should I start? I'm not good at starting in any racing games. What? Wow, this is a nice track. Oh, can I cook him from here? Man, I love this. Let's go. Oh shit. Second. Interesting. Yo. Oh my god. Will I lose this? Feels like I'm losing this bullshit. Oh my god, I'm so losing this. What did I do wrong? Oh shit, nah, I'm losing this so hard. Oh my god, what am I doing? Nah, I lost. I'll never recover from this. Come on man, feeling the pressure. I actually feel the pressure, man. I'm feeling the pressure. Did I do it? Jesus Christ, that was close. Something happened then, I don't know. This guy got so bad, so last. Imagine finishing a race getting this bad. Like he got absolutely destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. You don't need to talk to me every time, you know. Ah, I'm being a meanie again. I'm sorry. Is that a cocoon? A ball cocoon. Even Darth Vader is inside a ball cocoon. If you remember, do you remember that? Vader recovers in a cocoon. I do remember that. I think it was in the first movies, in the 80s movies. Was it the 80s or the 90s? I think it's the 80s, right? I remember watching the first movies before the prequels, and I didn't really understand why people liked them that much. Um, but I guess it is what it is. I don't think I have a hot take. Um, I did watch the I do watch I did watch the prequels and the 80s movies. I'm gonna be honest. I think the prequels are better. I mean, there's not a single thing. I I was I was born in the best generation for appreciating the prequel movies because they did them when I was a kid, and I remember actually going to the cinema and watching the Revenge of the Sith. So I mean I watched them. I watched that movie when it got released, and the first one, what was it called? Not the first one, like the fourth one. If we are being picky, I'm not losing this race. What's it called? The one with Jar Jar Binks and the one with um, Qui-Gon Jinn. Shit, I forgot. Man, I those movies were fucking great. Um, I think the prequels are better. Why? Um, I feel like the acting of Harrison Ford and Mark Hamill, it's just a bit. I wouldn't say bad. It's what you would expect from. I don't know, maybe it was really 80ish like. It's not like I watched a lot of 80 movies, but um, for example, if we want to compare to an 80 movies like Back to the Future, I think Back to the Future is better. You know, I think that Star Wars was iconical because of I will never take that away. Building the world building, the not the complexity of it, the like the creating the world where where the act where everything takes place. It's well done for for the time, the spaceship. I think that Star Wars, the first three movies, I think most of the work was done by those things. But I mean, are we really pretending that Harrison Ford is not the star? Mark Hamill is the Jedi. but it's like they are running two parallel stories. This is what I always think about the Star Wars movies, the first Star Wars movies, the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth. It's just there's Harrison Ford, and then whatever the Force is, whatever. I mean, the only thing, the only way, the only moment that Mark and Luke really take stage is they when he has to face Vader and Palpatine, but it really feels like it's just apart from the moment that Harrison Ford has takes a break because he's solidified, but he really feels like an Indiana Jones movie. The first one feels like an Indiana Jones movie, like for real. Even if you have a lot of Mark Hamill moments, like in the first movie, there's a lot of Ben and and Luke, but it's Harrison Ford. And I'm not saying that is a problem, but it really feels like it's a little bit of a clash. And I think that I mean I think that Back on the Future is better in lots of ways. But I will never take away the Star Wars building and the effects. But from today's standards, I think. Oof. Wait a second, guys. Wait a moment.
ahí, por favor, y me la mandás a mi WhatsApp, porque Gustavo no puede entrar ahí. Sácame esa foto y... No puedo sacarme con tu celular y mandármela a mi WhatsApp, porque no puedo hacer captura de pantalla. Está todo oscuro. Dile, ¿por qué no la puedo encontrar? Pásamela a mi WhatsApp.